2, 1. Welcome to the Niggerization of Silicon Valley. We back at you once again, coming with the message, disrupting Silicon Valley, letting you know this is a niggerization thing of Silicon Valley. Tonight we're going to talk about something that people know exists but just really don't want to talk about. Okay, let's just dive straight into the minutia, as I like to say. You've seen this before on the show? SDE. SDE. What does that mean? What does SDE represent? We know it's an acronym. One of those bad hair days, man. We know it's an acronym, but what exactly does SDE represent? Okay, for starters, SDE represents sports, drugs, and entertainment. Sports, drugs, and entertainment. Now, I said that to say this. First of all, I want to take my hat off to you black and brown founders who have said, hey, look, I'm not going to be pressured to confide with one lane. One of these three lanes. I'm not an athlete. I'm not a drug dealer on my way to the feds or on my way to the graveyard or the rec yard. And I'm not an entertainer. I am a technologist. I am strong in science. I am strong in technology, engineering, and mathematics. And I just want an opportunity. So I take my hat off to you young founders, even you old founders who are out there trying to find a way in a space that necessarily has been more or less off limits to us. I mean, a lot of people don't know, and I cannot remember the brother's name, but he invented the video game. He invented video games, and I will, the next show, I promise I will have that information for you. But he was the inventor of video games, and I never knew this. And it kind of just blew my mind. It was back in the 70s when I think he invented, I don't even want to quote it. I'll wait until I have the actual information in front of me. So, tech, what about this tech space? Where are the opportunities in tech? Where are the opportunities in tech? And just think about it. Think about it. Of course, we haven't set up yet where we can interact personally, but where are the opportunities in tech? First of all, we got to give it up to AI. We know AI. We know that AI is disrupting so many sectors, so many industries. I mean, so many industries are being laid to waste due to AI. And I'm not going to name them because you can name them yourself and you know exactly what I'm talking about. But what we need to do, instead of this right here, this sports, drugs, and entertainment, everybody don't want to be a rapper. Everybody don't want to shoot jump shots all day and all night. I mean, we love what the guys do. We love how they run up and down the court and get jiggy with it. You know, the crossovers, the double clutches. We love all of that, but that's not what I was put on this planet to do. That's not what I was put here to do. I have a greater vision, and not to say playing basketball or football is not a great vision. It is, but I'm much more than someone who plays with a ball for a living. Let's say it like that. I'm much more than someone who plays with a ball for a living. And it's important just to say, you know, this is where the mental comes in. This is where the ability to think and conceptualize and to just develop strategies and apparatuses and how can I say it, inventions that don't even exist, in society. Give me 1 second. Don't even exist in society. So many of us have discovered our purpose, and we know that our purpose is in the tech space. The niggerization of Silicon Valley exists because of the fact we recognize that there is, I guess, a void in Silicon Valley. There is a void in Silicon Valley, whereas black and brown founders and also women founders are not receiving their just due. They're just due. We have this in-group bias where if you're not in my little bitty small group, if you didn't go to MIT or Harvard or Yale or USC or Berkeley or Stanford, then I'm not gonna fuck with you. And if you don't have the right suit on, if you don't have the right colored suit on, I'm not gonna fuck with you. That is the mentality of a lot of VCs. That is the mentality of some angel investors. I mean, I wish this really was a colorblind world. Don't we wish this was a colorblind industry? has there ever been such a thing? I mean, for people like us, people that look like us, that think like us, that move like us, we've always had the challenges, and that's all we know. That's all we know. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, I just love to give you a little something to get you going, get you moving. Welcome to we're going to sign off with the Niggerization of Silicon Valley. And as Granny used to say, you better get it together.